Hello everyone, welcome to round 5 of the Division 2 Championship. Today we're racing at the circuit of Monza, the Temple of Speed, also called Ferrari's home circuit, with the Tifosi definitely crowding their home team. Let's go through that grid order. We have 16 drivers on the grid. F. Hooters and Quina in the Ferrari representing their team for the Tifosi today. Of course, we're heading into short qualifying. I'm expecting a really close grid today. First drivers are diving out in the pits to go on that banker lap. One of the drivers to definitely keep an eye on is Abrasive Event. He was really quick in Division 1 yesterday. Qualified in P3 as a Division 2 driver is really great to see from that driver. Let's go through the top 5 in the driver championship. We have Michael Tip leading. It's really close at the top, by the way. Michael Tip leading with 48 points ahead of Fox Blue, who is again not being able to attend. He's in P2. Pyro in P3. He is driving in the Haas, also a Ferrari powered engine. Furley, one of the drivers who has joined really late this season, already in P4, so I'm expecting a lot from that driver. And Lancy in P5 in the championship. So the Alpine team is running the constructor with a lot of points, 83 points ahead of Williams with 61. So the Alpine team is definitely trying to stretch the lead in the championship. So we're going to stay on board with Abrasive, who is just starting his hot lap. Let's stay on board with him. Running 350 kilometers an hour. Braking really late, switching back to third gear. Short shifting to fourth. No, he's not short shifting. He's revving all the way in third gear. And of course, as you know, all the regulations, everyone is driving on the soft tire. And really attacking those curbs nicely from Abrasive. Abrasive has shown that he has great pace around the circuit of Monza. So really looking forward to see him going. And Ticket is already out of this session, and I think it was because he is serving that qualifying ban he had. And Abrasive is really going through those fast corners. A really fast circuit this is. It's the fastest circuit of the calendar, definitely. So heading through the Parabolica section, and he is still in fifth gear, really early on 6, and he is going to cross the line. Will he be putting on an immense time? What an amazing banker lap, a 1:19.5 as a banker. What a lap by Abrasive. A really great lap. And look at Quina, he's 1.1 seconds away from that lap time of Abrasive, which was amazing. A few drivers as well. Michael Tip, a 20 flats on the boards, and Donkey Dan is 3.5 tenths away from Abrasive as well. So Abrasive is the last race winner in Austria, and he is now looking to get another win. A really great lap time from the Hungarian driver. And Invisible is also back on the grid today. Welcome back, Invisible, in the Mercedes. And let's see who's also on a flying lap. It's Rekke. No purple sectors for him. And he's also heading towards the Parabolica section. He needs to have a good exit. Runs a little wide, not really on the apex, on the inside there, but he is going to cross the line. But I don't think he is going to have a very competitive lap. I think he's starting another one. 25 flat for Rekke. And look at Invisible. What can he do? Drove in Division 1 last season. Really unlucky season for him. But what can he do in Division 2 this season? He is heading into the last corner, going to grab a lap time, but he is diving into the pits. So he's not happy about that lap. And what about 10K? Also not really competitive lap time from him. And what about Madaman? In the Alfa Romeo. Looks more competitive. I expect the grid to be a little bit closer. But we all know Abrasive is just really quick around this circuit. And Madaman goes fourth, fastest 7/10 away from the top of the field. A really good lap time from the Alfa Romeo. And Maggot, I think it's the oldest driver on the grid. I'm not sure if I'm correct, but I think he's 48 years old. So really impressive that he can just match these guys on top. And what is Maggot doing? Maggot is going for a 125 and in P7. Good lap time from the Aston Martin, the Irish driver. And Waza is out, not out of this session, but out on his lap. Not going to finish that one. Very unfortunate for him. And let's see, any drivers on a flying lap at the moment? I don't think we have. Waza has lost his entire front wing with an Alfa Romeo coming in. Will we get away from that driver? Yes, he knows. And Waza, Invisible and Tankate are not having a flying lap at the moment. And Invisible's not happy in the Division 2 chat. He is saying that people are overtaking in the pit lane, crossing the line and driving in front somebody on a hot lap. So he is not happy about the drivers so far. Let's see, drivers are diving out for the second lap of this qualifying session. 10 minutes to go. Michael Tipp, the current championship leader, is in P3. What can he do? 5/10 away from Abrasive's lap time. Let's see, one of the Alpines. I think it's going to be Michael. No. Who is it? It's one of the Williams. I think it's Nexton who is going for a flying lap. Let's see. Currently sitting in P5, 8/10 away from his teammate. Also running 350 kilometers an hour on the main straight at the end of the braking zone. So a really low downforce setups. Of course, all the drivers are running low downforce setups here because a lot of straights on the circuit. And he's 3.5 turned up only in sector 1. Nexton is looking very good so far. For almost 4 tenths up in sector 1, and he is only 8 tenths away, so he needs to make up another 4 tenths to close into Abrasive. A really strong pace from the Williams team so far. Williams currently sitting in P2 in the championship. Really needs to grab a lot of points compared to Alpine. 5.5 tenths up for Nexton, going to Ascari, and he is heading now to Parabolica. A driver in front. Hopefully he's not being in his way. And look at Nexton, really great on the inside and have a really good exit. So this is gonna be a mega time from the other Williams. What time can he put? He puts a 1:19.8, and that's a P2 for Nexton. So a front row lockup for the Williams team, and they need it. They need it to fight Alpine in the constructors. Well, Lancy is going to cross the line. He is not up in his time. Will he be improving? Yes, he is, by just a small margin. Still is going to be P6. And I think Alex is the next one to cross the line. We have one of the Mercedes, it's invisible, crossing the last corner. He is going to set his first lap time. What time will it be? Is it going to be into the 119s? No, it's not close enough to be on the front or second row. Only P7 for invisible. Heading back to Alex, 2/10 up on his previous lap, and is 121, a really good last sector for him into P5. So the grid is closing up, but that banker lap from Aggressive was impressive, and he is even going quicker. A 119.4. What a lap by Aggressive, and really showing his strength on this circuit. And I think the Division 1 pole was a 119.3. So he is really close to beating that. He's on another level already in qualifying. And next drivers who are on a flying lap. Alex has spawned. Maneman is on a flying lap. Let's see one of the Alfa Romeos. What can he do? Is he improving in the last sector? He needs to improve in that last sector. He's 8/10, almost 9/10 away from that top 1 spot, so he needs to improve. But let's see, he is going to cross the line right now. What time will he set? A 1:22, and he's not up in his time. No improvements by him. Any other drivers are on their flying laps? I don't think they will at the moment. Donkey has improved as well to a 1:19.7. So I think all the drivers are preparing for their last qualifying lap. It all matters on that last run. And what is Michael doing, the current championship leader? Is he up on his time? No, he isn't up on his time. Oh, a really big slide for Michael. But he kept his car straight. And no improvement by him as it stands. Spiral also no improvement. Maggot diving into the pits. And what is Quina doing? Diving into the pits as well. And I don't think Ricka is improving, so I think he's just aborting that flying lap. Lancy is already going out. He is currently P5 in the championship. My pole prediction time was a 19.6 in this division, and it already has been beaten by 2/10 from Aggressive. Very impressive from the last race winner, and I think he deserves a Division 1 seat, because this is amazing pace. Now he needs to convert this to a win in the race as well, but it's going to be very tough with such quick drivers on this grid. Let's see, Lancy will be the first one to set a lap. He has taken some extra fuel if he is not going to be able to keep his lap valid. But he is starting his, might be his last lap of this session. Let's see Lancy. Also running really low wings. A lot of drivers hitting that 350 kilometers an hour before the braking point. A really good exit for Lancy. Really on the inside, taking a lot of curb. But what is Lancy doing? Braking on the 100-meter boards. I don't think I saw any improvement by him. But let's see Lancy. Start of sector 2. Looking very clean and solid. Oh, running a little bit wide on the left. Is he improving on this lap? Let's see. I don't think he has time for another one if he finishes this one. Yes, he is 4, almost 5/10 up on his lap. A really good lap from Lancy so far. I think this is going to be, this could be a very good lap time for Lancy. heading into Parabolica. Switching back to 5th. Really on. Oh, and that last corner really hit him very hard. And he's diving into the pits. Not really happy about that last corner. He was 5/10 up on his previous lap. And that coup brought him to P2 or maybe even P3. But I don't think anyone will be able to attack the time of Abrasive. It's going to be a very hard task for the drivers. Maybe Donkey can. Nexton is also not that far behind. But 4/10 on this circuit is a really big task. Well, when we are telling that it's a really big task, we have a lot of drivers going out for that last run. And that's all that matters. Tankade is going out. One of the McLarens as well. Waza has not set a valid lap yet. Let's see Waza. We're going to stay on board with him. The only driver who haven't set a lap. Let's see. Heading into turn 1. Switching back to 3rd gear. Waza is short shifting to 4th gear. Really staying on the inside line, but not close enough. 26.2 in sector 1. Not attacking those curves as we've seen before with Abrasive. But he hasn't set a lap at the moment. Let's see Waza. A lot of drivers in front of him who are on their out laps. They're nicely getting out of the way. Picking up a small slipstream. Heading into Ascari. Let's see Waza. This is a really tricky part of the circuit. One of the Williams is really going late out of the way on that one. And some drivers are weaving in front of him. It's going to be very... What time is Waza doing? 1:16, 1:17, 1:18. Not really competitive lap, but he is on a 1:24 and 1 second away from the top. And Invisible has spun. One of the Red Bulls, Alex, is on a flying lap, but I don't think he's improving. So he is probably going for another lap. And one of the Mercedes drivers, Madiman, has improved. And Invisible is 6/10 up. No, he's not up on his lap time. So I think we're going to switch back to one of the AlphaTauris. It's going to be Tankade, who is just up on his time, but by a small margin. He needs to have a really good last sector. Let's see Tankade, the Dutch driver. He is diving into the pits, not being up on his time. Very unfortunate for him. And the other AlphaTauri, is he up? And what about Maggot? Maggot is also 4/10 up on his lap time. This could be a really good lap time for Maggot. He's really low on the RS, but is he continuing on his lap? Yes, he is. A 1:21, and he lost a lot of time in that last sector. And what about Donkey? Donkey has lost it. Donkey has lost it out of Ascari. And Nexton as well. Abrasive is on a flying lap again. Will he even improve further? Will he let the grid know I can even go quicker, guys? Don't mind about that. No, he's not going quicker. Any driver, everyone is spinning on their last laps. What about Alex? Alex is heading onto Parabolica. Let's stay on board with Alex. Is he improving? We're gonna find out. Oh, one of the Ferraris is on the middle of the track, and it's Alex 1:20.0. And he is improved by 1.5 Michael's not improving. I think this was our qualifying session with Quina spinning as well in the last corner. I think that was the Ferrari who was round. So this was a qualifying session. Abrasive taking a very great pole position, 3.5 away from the rest of the field. That's a very impressive lap time from the Hungarian driver. He showed his pace yesterday. Got really good practice there. And now he is converting that pace in qualifying here in Division 2. Donkey Dan in 2nd place, Nexton in 3rd, Tankade in 4th, Madiman in 5th. Alex in 6th place, championship leader Michael in 7th, Megan in 8th, Lancy in 9th. So the Alpines are P7 and P9, and the Williams team are P1 and P3. So the Williams team is definitely trying to strike back. Finishing off the top 10, we have Pyro, currently P3 in the championship. Only 8 points away, by the way. So he's trying to get a good result as well. Hooters in 11th place, Invisible in 12th, was at 13th, Quina is in 14th place, Rika in 15th, and Ticket, who has a qualifying ban, is not being able to set a lap time. What will the weather conditions be? I'm not sure, but if it's gonna rain, we're going to definitely have an hectic race. What are your predictions for today's race? Let me know in the comments. And it seems to be dry at the start, but it's really cloudy. So will we expect some rain in the race? It could be possible with these heavy clouds. It's definitely gonna mix things up. And of course, what will the tire strategies be? Gonna be an interesting one. Will drivers start on those medium tires or on those hard tires? Of course, you will lose a small amount of pace on the hard at the start, but later in this race you can switch to those mediums. But with early safety cars, you can switch to the hards earlier than switching to fresh mediums. So it's gonna be an interesting choice on tire strategies. So formation lap is on. And let's see tire choices from all the drivers. Abrasive even is on the attacking strategy. Donkey Dan is on the hard, so he is going for that alternate one. Very interesting to see that some drivers are choosing a different strategy. Nexton on the mediums as well, so he is going to follow his teammate on the strategy call. And it's a bit of a fight between the AlphaTauris, who are starting on the hard tires, and the Williams team is starting on the hard. So definitely interesting to see how this evolves. Right behind them we have both medium runners, Manaman and Alex, and Michael is going for the alternate strat as well. Megan in P8 on the mediums, Lancy and Pyro following Maggot on those strategy as well. Hooters on the hards, and Invisible was Aquina also on the medium tire, and Rika on the hard, so he is trying to extend those tires for a long time. Not sure what the clipping point will be between those tires, but we're gonna find out in the race. Ticket starting last on the mediums. He definitely is a guy to look at because he has really great pace. He's shown that earlier this season and last season. So it's gonna be an interesting race with a man, Abrasive, on pole position. Will he convert that pole into a win? Let's find out. All the drivers are lining up now. We have a manual formation lap, so all the drivers have an opportunity to get their car on the right position. A new feature in the game. Who has warmed up their tires carefully and correctly? And Manaman has been disqualified from this session. Well, Ticket is lining up as the last driver on that grid. And I think we are almost ready to get racing. And let's get a good camera view And it's going to be Aggressive, who has a really good start. I'm trying to get a good camera view on this start of the race. And I think we have now with Aggressive a really good start. Nexton is on the medium tire, so he has an advantage at the start. Look at the Audi AlphaTauri. Tankate already alongside him. Really good exit by him. And we already have a yellow, and it's one of the Ferraris. Quina spinning around. And Invisible having a drive-through penalty, so he jumped the start. And Aggressive is already 1.2 seconds away after a few corners. Wow, what an immense pace this guy has on this circuit. And 1.5 already seems to be an easy win for him as it stands. Of course, Donkey is on the hard tires, under big pressure of Nexton, who is on the mediums as well. Let's look further behind. We have Alex in P5, so he has won a position on the start. And look at Pyro, P3 in the championship, already winning 4 positions on the grid, and Ticket winning 5 positions. A really great start from Ticket there. Look at Pyro looking to have a go on the inside line. Oh, man into Parabolica, and he is staying right behind him, not really taking that risk. And Maggot is heading into turn 1 as well. Really close racing by the midfield. Aggressive has fly away. And Abhudis is not really happy because he is in P12, and I'm not sure if this, I don't know, the time screen is not correct. Don't look at that. And look at Michael going alongside Ticket and on the hard tire, so he is on the alternate strategy. And look at Ticket, he is winning a lot of positions already. So the hard runners are struggling on the start as predicted, but the championship leader is not happy being pushed out of the points. Really important to manage your ERS at the right moment. And look at Maggot, has a really good exit compared to Pyro, and he is going alongside him into the Parabolica section again. I think one of the biggest overtaking opportunities, of course, with the main straight included. And look at Maggot really close to Pyro, and they're going side by side with, look at one of the Alpines joining the party as well. And it's going to be a 3-wide battle heading into turn 1. Look at Lancy on the inside of Maggot. Will there be a double overtake for Lancy? And I think he is making that double overtake work. What an overtake by Lancy, perfectly timed. And he is now back into P7, started P9 I believe, and is now on the position his teammate started. So the Alpine team is really aiming for some good points. They are currently leading the championship, but look at Pyro on the inside of Maggot. Maggot doing the switchback. And they're still going side by side. Maggot pushing him a little bit wide, and Pyro hits the grass, and a little spin for Pyro. And that was a very unfortunate moment for Pyro. A little bit touchy with Maggot there. I think it was hard racing. Not sure if it will be allowed by the stewards, but look at Manaman, he is closing into Alex K. And Aggressive is already on a 3-second lead in 3 laps time. So he is flying. Oh, Manaman is spinning around, and he is locking up his tires. Oh, and now he has to wait for the whole grid to pass. Very nice job by Manaman here. Good to wait. Let's have a look. Alex is closing into Tankate, who has started on the hard tire. So Alex has definitely an advantage. And Invisible sets the fastest lap on those medium tire compound. He's currently sitting in P15. Gonna be interesting. Well, if there is going to be a safety car. Rika now is going even quicker with a 122.7. What is the closest battle on the grid? I think it's between Pyro and F-Hooters. F-Hooters has no DRS on Michael, so F-Hooters needs to look back with Pyro storming in. And Donkey Dan is keeping the gap on 3 seconds this lap. So he is gaining on it on Abrasive. Will there be a clipping point already on the tires? I'm not sure, but Donkey is a little bit of yo-yoing on the gap with Abrasive there. Look at Alex, he is full tenths away, and we have a yellow in sector 3. One of the Mercedes drivers, it's invisible. Really bad luck again for the Mercedes driver. And Alex is locking up his tires, going a little bit too deep. Look at Tankade, he is defending. He needs to look behind, he's on the hard tire. Look at Alex, he has DRS. Really interesting if some drivers are running the 0-0 wing setup for maximum wings, maximum top speed. And Alex is showing himself on the inside line to Tankade. And Alex has a really good exit. This could be one of the overtaking opportunities. He's switching on his DRS and will pick up the DRS. And this could be an easy overtake for Alex. And moving up into P4. And we have another yellow in sector 3. It's one of the Ferraris. Gwina, and everyone avoided him. So still on the track, no people crashing out so far after 6 laps, so no safety car has been called, and that has been different in the races I've commentated. Let's see, Pyro is at the back of F-Hooters. F-Hooters on the hard tire, defending for his life on the medium of Pyro. Oh, Pyro is really struggling on the exit. And now losing a lot of time compared to F-Hooters. And what about Tankade and Lancy right behind him? Tankade struggling on the hards. Well, Lancy and Alex are on those mediums. So the medium is still the tire to be on. Look at Lancy really closing into Tankade. Look at Lancy. Tankade will pick up the rest, but Lancy has some great overspeed. A really low wing setup for Lancy compared to Tankade. Lancy is going to have a look on the inside line, braking really late, but Tankade is braking late as well, going side by side. And Tankade has defended really well. But Lancy is going for it again into turn 4. Or turn 5 is it? On the inside, and now Lancy has the corner and has made the move stick, and Lancy moves up, but Tankade already on the outside. We're having a really good exit, and look at one of the Mercedes drivers, Ticket, on the medium tire as well, looking to join this battle. And look at Ticket. Will there be a move for him? I don't think there will. Ticket, I think, is just staying behind, waiting for the right moment to overtake. One of the Aston Martins, Maggot, is close behind as well. So a really good battle for P5 here, or P4 even. And the gaps on at the top are really big. 3.7, 2.3 and 2.7. So the podium positions are a bit secured as it stands, but anything can happen on the circuit of Monza. Look at this. Maggot is closing in. Is he trying to go for a late move? Look at the one of the Mercedes Ticket as well. Oh, a bit of a touchy move by Maggot, but look at Ticket runs wide, and this will give Maggot an opportunity to make the move on Tankade as well. Will it be a double overtake again for one of the drivers? Maggot is still on the inside, and he's really low on that ERS deployment, but he is making it stick and diving really late, and Tankade runs wide and gets pushed a little bit wide, but he is keeping P7, and Maggot has moved up to 6. Maggot is really on the attacking mindset on the mediums, knowing that Tankade is a tiny bit slower than him at this stage of the race, but the clipping point will come in a few laps, and we're definitely gonna keep an eye on Donkey Dan and Abrasive on that clipping point. We all know that. Oh, and Quina's out. And the first safety car is out on the track. And what? Oh, Abrasive and Donkey. Oh, luckily for them, they have passed the safety car. Nexton is in the pit, switching to the medium, or switching to the hard tire. And I think it's too early, so the safety car is not gonna help the medium runners, the hard runners. A very unfortunate time for the hard runners to bring out the safety car. The medium runners will be very happy about this one. But still, 27 laps, no, 17 laps is easily doable on the hard tire. People are leaving the session probably having that awful sound bug. And this will give Invisible and Rika an opportunity to close up on the grid. First safety car of the race. And Invisible switching to medium tires again. I think they're used, so let's have a look. Yes, 4 lap old used tires. And Donkey Dan is in the pits as well. And what tire is he choosing? He is switching to the mediums. And Afudis is continuing on this stint. Abrasive takes the lead again on the hards. Afudis is in front, but Donkey is still in P3 on the medium tires. Nexton is right behind him, but he is still behind Donkey. Alex is in P5, so he jumped Tankade on that pit stop. Oh no, no, I don't. No. I'm seeing things because Alex was in front of him already. This is gonna mix things up with both AlphaTauris on those medium tires. Very interesting strategy. Which tire will last? Will be possible to go for 17 laps on the medium tire. Of course, your car is having less fuel than the race when the race started, so the tire degradation will be less. So it's gonna be an interesting run. But Afudis is deciding not to pit, hoping for another safety car. He is running in P2, maybe even going for a hard soft strategy if there will be a late safety car. And Afudis is switching back to hard tires. He's on 4 lap old hards. He could bring them to the end. He just timed it perfectly, and Afudis is in the pits now. and he is going for the medium tire. He waited one lap, going for 15-16 laps on these tires. And that will mean that the tire choices have changed. Donkey is now on the medium, while Abrasive is now on the hards. What will the pace difference be between those two when they have switched tires? A very interesting change to the strategies. And we're not even halfway on this race. But anything can happen as predicted. Let's see the biggest winners so far on this track. Ticket winning 8 positions. The biggest winner started last. Already into P8, so into the points. Really great start for the Finnish driver. And as I've said before, this is the guy to look at because he was quick last season in Division 2. And he's quick again this season, so he might even grab a podium. If he does, definitely driver of today. Definitely on a power circuit. And I think this will be one of the last laps. And Invisible still 47 seconds away. And there will be another lap behind the safety car, so he will be able to catch up if he doesn't mess up again. He is 44 seconds away, and with a big power circuit it's really hard to catch up. A very unfortunate season again for Invisible. He was really good on the pace last season, on the previous game of course. He had some really unlucky moments again this season and spun on himself, but the safety car is allowing him to close up. He needs to pick up the pace. He made up 20 seconds after. So let's see if he can catch up. I think he will. And his tires will be definitely on the right temperature when the safety car is coming in, so he could have a small advantage here. But let's head back to Abrasive. He is the driver to pick up the pace. The safety car is going in this lap. We're on lap 12. After start finish we're on lap 13, so there will be 15 laps of racing after the restart of Abrasive even. And as predicted, Invisible is just right in time. Now let's see, when will Abrasive go? Which moment will he choose? Donkey is on the medium tire, so he will have an advantage. And I think he's going right now, and a really good restart. But look at Nexton, he is already alongside Donkey. So the Williams team have played this very great. And now Donkey Dan is defending, and really good defending for Donkey Dan. And Abrasive is still having a really good exit and already 9/10 away, and Alex is having a really good restart as well, going side by side with Nexton on the same tire strategy, heading into turn 5. A really tough place to make an overtake. And look at Alex braking really late, and Nexton is taking it carefully and keeping an eye on the exit there, but he is not being able to defend from Alex. And Donkey and Abrasive have gone away. And I think it will be a very hard task for Donkey to keep up with Abrasive even on these medium tires. Look at Tankade going side by side with Nexton. Tankade has made the move as well on Nexton and moves up to P4. Nexton definitely struggling on those hards. And now Lenzi is going for a move. Going side by side as well on Nexton. And is making the move. Nexton losing a lot of positions after that safety car restart. Did he pick up some damage? Because Maggot is all over him right now. And Maggot is on the medium tire. So he has an advantage. Oh, Maggot, really late braking move. And look at Maggot. Oh, Maggot is going straight. Really lost his braking point. And having a 10-second time penalty. So Maggot is really late on the brakes. But look at Donkey. Donkey has closed up. So he's really in the fight for this win. A 3-second gap to Alex already. So these guys are on another level today. It's gonna be a really tough battle between these two. It's gonna be hard racing. I think the pace is very similar on both tires. Of course, Abrasive has had an advantage at the start of this race, but those tables have turned. And now it's Donkey Down who has a really good call. And Wessa has lost it in Ascari, and we have another safety car being deployed. And will this be another opportunity for drivers to dive into the pits? And I don't think they will, because you only have one set of tires. So the second safety car is out of this race. And this could help the medium runners. To keep an eye on the degradation. A very interesting one. What are the other tires? Because Abrasive on 5-lap old hards. Well, Donkey is on 5-lap old mediums with probably 2 or 3 laps behind the safety car. Or maybe I think there will be 2 laps behind the safety car, because the pack is bunched up already. Tankade and Donkey have a really massive overspeed on those medium tires. And so is Michael, who is back in P8 already. He was P11 when he started on the hard tires. And F. Wooders has even pitted 1 lap later. It's gonna be very interesting how this race will end on the strategy cars. When will these mediums fade away? And Maggot is already there, so will the safety car come in his lap? I don't think they will. Second safety car of the race. The cloud has gone away, so I'm not expecting any rain. And I think Abrasive have led from start to finish. That's impressive by the Hungarian driver, to be honest. Donkey's really on his tail on those fresh medium tires, and Alex and Tankade are battling for the last podium position. Well, Ticket on the hards is in P6 already. Wow. Amazing. Could he grab that last podium spot? That would be amazing. Michael and Nexton. Nexton has fall away when he was in P3 after that late safety car restart. Pyro in P9, Afudis in P10, but this is a man to look at as well, because he is on those 5 lap old medium tires, and he could probably extend this till the end easily. Only 2 drivers out of this session at the moment, Rika and Invisible on the oldest tires and running last, so they will have a really hard task to keep up with everyone. And the safety car is coming in this lap, so we are preparing ourselves to race again. Second safety car is ending with Abrasive again, setting up the pace. Let's stay on board with him. When is he going? Warming up his tires. And when is the Hungarian driver going? And I think he's going now. And there is Donkey Down really paying attention. Still within 0.3 of a second. And he is really tankade on the outside of Alex, and tankade is braking really late, and Alex is braking late as well, and this will be a small touch. Alex looking to slide a little bit, and we have someone spinning around who is losing his next and is losing position again, so not the optimal tire temperature for him. And look at a battle for the lead. Well, Donkey Down has taken the lead of this Grand Prix for the first time with Abrasive leading the whole race so far, but now it's Donkey who has taken the lead of this Grand Prix in lap 17 of this race on the medium tires, of course. So will there be an opportunity for Tankade to even close in on Abrasive? Will there be team play ongoing between the AlphaTauri drivers to hold up Abrasive, to let Tankade close in and make a move on Abrasive as well? So definitely the medium tires are having an advantage, and right behind we have Lancy in P4, really good, losing a small amount of positions at the start of this race, but consistency pays off for him. Look at Abrasive, he is still closing in. Tankade still on 1 second at the moment, so he's struggling to keep up. Look at Alex, he is going side by side with Ticket on the outside line, going into turn 1, now turn 2, going side by side, but Ticket has a really good exit, and that will allow Michael to even go alongside Alex on the medium tire, and he has passed him, but Alex is still there. Don't count him out yet. We have seen awesome racing. Look at Alex, oh, it's really hard to go side by side into turn 5, so Alex decided to back off. That will cost him a small amount of time. And he is now under pressure from Pyro and Afudis as well. And Invisible switching to the soft tire compound. And I think at the end, we with Abrasive on those 8 lap old hard tires, he will probably be able to make an overtake at the end of this lap. At the end of this race. And right by with Alex, a really 3-way battle. Afudis on the inside of Pyro, heading into Parabolica, and he has to make the move stick and moves up to P8. So into the point he goes for Afudis, who started on one of the last places as well. No DRS has been opened for him. Let's see, Afudis, the DRS has been enabled again. So it will be on for this lap. And Abrasive is losing a small amount of time to Donkey. So the tables have turned. Now Abrasive has to attack Donkey. Now look at Pyro. He is within 2/10 of a second. A really good exit compared to Afudis. And he made the move stick around the outside. And he is back into P8. on the hard tires. But look at F Hooters, he is trying to close in again. He picks up the DRS. Well, Pyro has no DRS in front of him, so he will going side by side in, heading into Ascari. Will break later. It's going to be F Hooters, and F Hooters runs a little bit wide. He definitely got a warning for that. Well, Pyro is now at the back of him again, and that's why we love Monza. It's so speedy. After you have been overtaken, you can grab a slipstream of the opponent in front of you, but Pyro is looking really struggling on the exit, and he is now man-to-man all over him. But look at Pyro, he picked up DRS as well, and knowing that F Hooters is not be using his DRS right now, so he has to wait for another overtaking opportunity. Well, we are heading back to the battle of P5 between Ticket and Michael. Ticket is really in this game. Ticket has started last, but he is in the game. And in sector 2, we have someone spinning around. It's Alex! Oh, Alex! Alex has lost it and is now into P13. Oh no, Alex, who had a great race. He was in P4, P5. And he just lost it, or I'm not sure what happened. Maybe he had a collision with a driver. But looking at the gaps, it's really hard to follow everything on track. Ticket still within the DRS range of Michael. But look at the battle for the lead between Abrasive and Donkey. Donkey having a bit more ERS left on the board. But Abrasive is closing in. So will the clipping point from the medium to the hard tires be here right now? And this was a really close battle between Manneman and F Hooters, and Pyro right behind. Look at F Hooters breaking really late, and look at this, a really good three-way battle between Pyro, Manneman. Oh, it is not gonna end well. Oh my goodness, this ended well. Why? How was that even possible? But look at Pyro, he is the one. Oh, look at F Hooters, really late braking, and wow. Nice braking by F Hooters, and that allows him to keep his P7. Hard racing, but fair. It didn't end too bad for the drivers who were involved. So that's good to see. This is a really great battle to watch. But looking at the it's F Hooters who spun around into Ascari. Oh my, Hooters has spun around and is now out of the points again. Looking further in at the front, we have Abrasive still within 0.5 of a second on Donkey Dan. Really late braking from Abrasive with a few laps to go. Donkey is managing it really well. Well, Lancy is at the back of Tenkate, and Lancy is really looking to have a really good exit for that last podium spot. Will Lancy be able to grab that podium away from Tenkate? He is really close. Going to have a look on the inside line. Really late braking. Is he going for a move? No, he's not close enough. So he needs to wait for the right moment. A very great race so far with a lot of clean racing. That's what we want to see, guys. Keep this up. And someone spun around again. It's Maggot who has spun with on his own probably. Not sure what happened. Heading back to the front with Abrasive, who is within 0.5 of a second to Donkey. And Donkey Dan really focusing on that exit. He is on a gap of 0.5. Has some great overspeed on the straight line compared to Abrasive. Abrasive could not get close enough, so Donkey is running really low wings compared to Abrasive. Really hard to overtake Donkey here. What an amazing race so far. 6 laps to go. The laps are flying away with such an amazing battles on the track. Lancey is still right behind Tankade on those hard tires. Look at Abrasive, he is getting really close now. So those tires of Donkey and Tankade are fading away right now. Well, the hard tires are gaining and gaining. And one of the Ferraris that's spun. And it's F. Hooters again. And Abrasive even is now within 4/10 of a second, and he is trying to have a really good exit compared to Donkey. He is now within 4/10 of a second, but I think he needs to be closer. He's using a lot of ERS to gain on Donkey, but look at Donkey. He is managing it very well, but look at Abrasive. He is getting closer and showing himself, so the gap is closing. And the battle for the lead continues. But what a phenomenal drive from those two. Really putting the whole field on 5.8 seconds after that safety car restart. That's immense pace from those two. Look at Abrasive really attacking those curbs. While we look further behind, we have Nexton right next to Pyro heading into turn 5, going side by side. Nexton is still there. Who is going to brake later? It's Nexton who is braking later, and what a move by Nexton, but Pyro is going for the switchback, and Pyro is making that switchback work. And what a great move by Pyro, knowing, let him go, I will take him back after that corner, and that's just what he did. But Nexton is grabbing that DRS. But he's not close enough. Look at Abrasive even. Abrasive is really close to Donkey. And this could be an overtake from Abrasive for P1. What is he doing? Donkey Down is switching on his ERS. And so is Abrasive. I think this will be one of the overtakes. 3 laps to go. Abrasive on the outside. And Donkey Down is defending the inside line. And Abrasive is late on the brakes, but Donkey Down is even later, and he keeps the position. Great defending from the Dutch driver. The champion of Division 2 last season is back on his form this race, but he has a really good competitor. Oh, Donkey, a really big slide, and this will make Abrasive have a look on the inside, and he gets the move done, and he gets back his P1 in lap 25. And we have a yellow in sector 3. But Donkey is picking up the DRS now. But will there be an overtaking opportunity for him? He is going on the outside line. Will there be a late braking move? Yes, there is a really late move from Donkey. But Abrasive knows he doesn't need to take too many risks, because he has the faster tire right now. And look at Abrasive. He is going to have a look on the outside line now compared to Donkey. And really late braking, going side by side, and Abrasive is still going side by side with Donkey. But who has the DRS? Who has the DRS? It's Abrasive. So this could be an overtaking opportunity again. And I think there will be, oh, one of the Mercedeses. And really, oh, what a battle. But Donkey keeps ahead of Abrasive. And now his lights are flashing, so Donkey has used a lot of ERS to defend. And this is what Abrasive is going to be happy about. Abrasive burning his ERS. And Donkey is saving a bit more. And of course we're going to stay on board with this last lap battle for P1. Abrasive gaining and gaining, but of course he knows I'm not making the move into his Ascari. He's waiting for the main straight. He is the exit of Ascari. He is closing up. Sticking with him. Oh, late braking. Oh, that was really close. A big slide moment for Aggressive. A little bit of oversteer. And Donkey is using his ERS. And the last lap is on. With Donkey down, probably using all of his ERS. His red lights are flashing. And Aggressive is using his ERS as well. And Donkey down is still keeping off, fending off Donkey. Aggressive. What an amazing battle between these two. I'm sorry for everyone who is right behind, but we can't miss this last lap battle for P1. Anything can happen. One mistake could cost you the win. And Donkey Dan's braking earlier to have a really good exit, but look at Aggressive. He is giving it all. And not really having a great exit compared to Donkey, but he has DRS. Almost no ERS left. Will there be a late move? Oh! Oh, Aggressive! Oh no. Oh, and Aggressive is... And will there be an overtaking opportunity for Lancy? And Aggressive is definitely going to get awarded for a penalty. That's not really... a sportsmanship. And Donkey Down, you will definitely get that penalty removed. But on the line, Aggressive is... Tankade is getting the win. Lancy in second place. Ticket in P3. Aggressive. Donkey even in P5. I'm not sure what to say. I mean... Such clean racing between these two, and... a very unlucky end for those two drivers. Aggressive evens, and Tankade gets the win. Michael in 7th, Nexton in 8th, Pyro in 9th, Ricka in 10th, picking up the last point. Manaman even in 6th, Maggot in P11, Alex in 12th, Hooters in P13, Invisible in P14. And of course, Waza and Quina haven't finished their race. Oh, what a last lap battle this was. But we've all seen. Aggressive and Donkey were the drivers to watch this race. But look at Ticket from last place into the podium positions. I mean, that's worth an applause. And Ticket, you're my driver of today. Really great drive, solid performance, no mistakes for him. Picking up a podium after starting in last, serving a qualifying ban. And yes, of course, the game is giving him the drive of the day as well. He deserved it. And there he or she goes. I'm not thinking it is a boy. Really taking advantage of the collision between Aggressive and Donkey in the last lap into Ascari. Grabbing the win is his teammate Tankade in the AlphaTauri. Lancy is still grabbing a podium, starting from P9 as well. Really great performance from the other Dutch driver. Ticket in P3, my driver of the day, definitely. Keeping out of trouble and finishing on the podium. Starting in last is definitely worth a driver of the day. Aggressive in 4th, but definitely will get a penalty for that. Manaman in 6th place, 7th place is Michael, Nexton in 8th, Pyro in 9th, Ricka is finishing in P10 and picking up the last point. Maggot, Alex, Hooters and Invisible and Waza and Quina are outside the top 10. I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you next week. Well, we are heading, let's check the calendar. We're heading on to Azerbaijan, a really tough circuit as well. easy to have collisions. A street circuit with a lot of straight lines as well. So really looking forward to Azerbaijan, and I want to wish you all a very good evening. Thank you for watching.